Night Out, that is a community police awareness event that raises awareness and is held on the first Tuesday of August. Now, a local church, the Meeting Place Church of Greater Columbia, they're just one of the many places around the Midlands that's going to be hosting this event, and they're going to be doing that on their campus. Joining us today is the program director for the Meeting Place Church of Greater Columbia, Michael Parker. So glad to have you joining us today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You know, it is such a pleasure to have you too. And you know what I love? I love seeing young people really involved, taking initiative in leadership in church, and especially with an event like this. And so as the program director, tell me what it is you do to prepare for an event like this.
Absolutely. So I really manage all of the major partnerships that we have with the Meeting Place, in part the Richland County Sheriff's Department under the leadership of Leon Lott. He has a great relationship with our church and our leader, Bishop Eric J. Freeman. And so it's just a matter of bringing all the resources that we have in the community. We have a partnership with the University of South Carolina and a food share auxiliary that addresses food insecurity in the community. And so we just bring all of our partners together and give them a place to interact with parishioners, the community, provide people with a free meal, give away free movie passes. It's a whole lot that happens at National Night Out.
And you know what? I say that you all have a unique opportunity because you have this nice parking lot. I mean, if you're not familiar with this area, it's behind Columbia Mall. You all have the church, you have a radio station, you have the movie theater, and all of those amazing parts of your church will all be present along, like you said, with your partners. And so I want to talk a little bit about your relationship with the Sheriff's Department. You mentioned it briefly earlier. You have 8 or a few staff members on hand from the Sheriff's Department. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we actually house 80 resource officers on our campus.
So it wasn't even 8, it was,
80.
times 10.
So yeah, we actually house 80 resource officers on our campus, which is really where our partnership with the Sheriff's Department started.
That's beautiful.
And again, it's just an opportunity for us to be a bridge between the community and the Sheriff's Department. That's what the Meeting Place here is for. We're really just here to serve the community in any capacity that we can, especially as it relates to our leadership in Richland County and connecting them to our parishioners.
I love that. And I know this is something, of course, that that is a nationally celebrated event, but why was it so important? I know you touched it briefly, but saying that this is already an established relationship that you have with the Sheriff's Department, so it was only natural that that was the law enforcement agency that you all chose to partner with. But why was it so important to you, not just as a church, but as a church in the area that you're in, to host this event?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. So again, our job is to be a city on the hill, if you will, to bring those resources to our community. We are actually in the middle of Dentsville, which, if anybody knows a lot about Dentsville, it's one of those areas that's under what, let's say for better phrasing, reconstruction, if you will. And so again, we have the opportunity to serve the community. We have the opportunity to provide them with food, provide them with access to leadership in the Richland County, such as Richland County Sheriff's Department. As you know, there are plenty of things that happen in Columbia. Most recently, the young man that lost his life a month or so ago now. And so it's moments like that, or it's instances like that, where it invigorates us and drives us to do the things that we do in the community.
Awesome. Well, Michael, I want to thank you for joining us today, sharing these amazing details. We'll have the full screen on our website, SodaCityLive.com, but just tell us again when, where, and what time.
Yes, absolutely. So National Night Out will be taking place on August 1st at the Meeting Place Church. That's 201 Columbia Mall Boulevard. We'll be starting at 5. The free food takes place at 5:45. I know that's the part that everybody really wants to hear. So free food will start at 5:45. We'll have a live concert going on, and everybody can sign up at nno23.gotmpc.org. Registration is free. We really just need people to register so we know how many plates we need to have for everybody.
And it's not like a food truck situation. You are all legit, like providing the food.
Yes.
And you need to have a head count so that everyone, there's a plate and there's enough for everyone.